MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball, one of the top pitchers in the league right now.
First pitch, 107.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Just underway here in Southern California. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yu Darvish gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And it's fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Chris Taylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Late that time for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Here's Corey Seager as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fouled off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Now another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The
Batting
cutter
fourth.
darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box.
Cody.
It can be a real effective pitch when it's
Bellinger.
located well, and that one was right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Betts at second. Taylor is over at first with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Darvish pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here now is Will Smith. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish, not great. He's 1 for 8. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Two and 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So here's Will Myers.
The right fielder on the side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A 1-0 delivery. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Striding in is Jorge Mateo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Now it'll be Edwin Rios. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Dodgers, the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a cut fastball here misses down and in, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So now the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Pollock at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. He's set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So now into the box is Tommy Pham, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. Now to bat, Chris Taylor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Corey Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 3-0, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and here comes Cody Bellinger. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
he comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming.
Yep, 1-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And in steps Manny Machado. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Here's Will Myers. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch on its way as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Fouled away. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Edwin Rios is on deck. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Grounded to the right. Hosmer has it. 1 there. Oh, but the feed of the pitcher is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. LA's on top 3-1. And now Austin Nola. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
1 out, runner at first, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Nola leads off first with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. One left for San Diego. Score holds, it's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
On its way is pitch number 75. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman, Chris.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Corey Seager.
1 out, bases empty. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 LA. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 0-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to dig in, Eric Hosmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Strom enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 55, Matt Strom.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next, here is Max Muncy. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0.
2 balls, no balls.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they stretch the lead to 5-1. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Edwin Rios. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Up next, A.J. Pollock. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Grisham. Still going back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now back, the pitcher, Trevor.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer fouled off. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. Next to hit is Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 6-1. Emilio Pagan will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 14, Emilio.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Two and one now to Mookie.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Fred.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Corey Seager waits on deck. The 3-1.
Yeah. Thank you.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Next it'll be Corey Seager. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a 1 for 9. Now here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taylor, base runner at first with 1 out. Chopped weakly to the left. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The center fielder, number 35.
Craig Stammen takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
For the Padres, number 34, Craig Stammen.
Cody Bellinger will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Will Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 1. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now here is Trent Grisham. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 4.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
So now to the plate, Jorge Mateo. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher,
Jurickson Profar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jurickson Profar.
He's set. Here it comes. Trinan is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 7-1. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Melanson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there's his.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. And he got him. Zach Rex will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First offering on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Dodgers out in front, 7-1. Brusdar Graterol comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Splits the zone in half, but somehow missed for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nova. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
Joe Kelly gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Trent Grisham will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Machado over at second. Myers at first, 2 out in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. San Diego down to their final strike. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Seven to 2, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the opener here in the division series. Trevor Bauer is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. Time of the ball game, 3